Welcome to Performance Seminar today. It is September 25th, and we have 3 performers. So we will just go ahead and jump on in and get started. All right, so let's start with Miss Noor. So introduce yourself, tell us what you're working on, and then play your piece, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
My name is Noor, and I'm gonna play Dancing with Fireflies.
Ooh. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Okay. All right. Very good job. We will come back to what we can work on in the second half. But very nicely done. What's one thing you feel like you did really well and one thing you feel like you could improve?
The first part, the first line.
First line, you feel like you did really well?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you feel like you could work on and improve?
Going faster. Going faster on the. I forgot what it's called.
Is it the 8th notes?
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Nice. Good job. Okay, so we'll go over that a little bit. Good job. Okay, awesome. So you can go ahead and mute yourself. All right, and then we're going to jump to Miss Gabrielle. Introduce yourself, introduce your piece.
My name is Gabriel, and I'll be playing Canyon and D.
Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. What's one thing you feel like you could improve on, and one thing you feel like you did really well?
One thing I did really well is probably the one thing I could improve on is probably like in the third page, like when going like that one. I probably could have like slowed down like just like a little bit, not like too fast.
Okay. And what was the thing that you feel like you did really well? I missed that.
Thing I did well on like think like just playing the whole entire piece in general. Yeah.
Okay. All right, nice. Okay, and we will come back to what we can work on. Let's jump to Aria. Aria, introduce yourself, introduce your piece, and then hear it. And we're just doing the first two lines, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Arya, and I'm going to be playing Minuet in F major.
Okay. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. What's one thing you feel like you did really well, and one thing you feel like you could improve?
On the second line, I think I could improve on filling in the gaps, and on the first line, I think I was fluent.
Okay. All right. Very nice, very nice. Okay, really quickly, I'm gonna go over Gabriel real quick. We're gonna chat about what you can work on, and then I'm gonna go over Noor and Arya together because you guys actually had some similar things that you guys can work on. So that's how we'll do it, okay? So first off, you can go ahead and turn on your camera again, okay? All right. So first off, I thought you did a really nice job at playing very fluently with this piece. Really nice job. The one thing I would work on, well, actually, there's a couple things. The first thing is make sure, sorry, we're changing our pedal a little too early, which is kind of causing like these like gaps. And it's almost like when you're riding in the car and you go over a bump, you're like, so it's all like nice and smooth, like bum ba da da boom ba, right? We have like a little bump, okay? So try to pedal, change the pedal right after the note rather than right before it, and it'll make it a lot smoother. The other thing is that you were actually speeding up and slowing down. Okay. So the beginning you started and you were like bum ba da da bum ba da da bum ba da, right? And it was nice and smooth and flowing. And then when we got about here, we started going ba da 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 da. So we went from bum bum ba da to bum bum ba da. So we sped up a whole bunch, and then at the very end, when we got our half notes, we slowed back down again. So just keep that in mind, and I think that will also help with your 16th notes because we also tended to speed up when we got to those as well. So you were speeding up, you were speeding up again. So try using a metronome with that, and that'll, I think, help with a lot of that. Does that make sense? All right, but well done. Very fluid, very smooth. You've worked really hard on this, I can tell. So good job. Keep working on it, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. So Noor and Arya, you guys both did really fantastic jobs. But we struggled with our eighth notes. Those eighth notes, those pesky little eighth notes. So one thing that I like to do that really helps me when I have eighth notes is I think of rhythm words. So the word I like to use for eighth notes is apple. So apple, and then we get apple. So we get pie, and I like to use the word pie for quarter notes. So this one would be pie, apple, apple. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So Nora, can you do just this measure for me?
Yeah.
And try pie, apple, apple. Okay? So this,
Wait.
that was perfect. That was so good. Good job, good job. All right, Arya, you try the same. Can you do the same thing? Just right there in Nora's piece.
Uh,
So these are G's.
okay.
We're in C position. Okay, go ahead. Okay. G. Oh, we're in C position, so our thumb and our right hand should be on C. Our thumb should be on C. Yeah, and these ones, just remember, these ones are quarter or eighth notes. So this is pie, apple, apple. And we're just going down. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so that was mainly it. And then Aria, we'll work on the movement and stuff in your lessons. But you guys all did really, really fantabulous. You guys did amazing. So Nora, the only thing, the main thing that I would work on with yours is just those eighth notes, okay?
Okay.
Get them a little quicker. So think apple, apple, apple. And that will help our brain to remember the rhythm, okay? So well done. And then Gabriel, just work on the pedaling and the count, the steady beats. But you guys all did amazing. Any questions from anybody?
No.
Cool. All right. Well, then have a wonderful rest of your days, and I'll see you around, okay?